Hey there, comic book community. My name is Joe, and you're watching 360 Comics. I've got a really interesting flea market find to share with you today. In fact, initially I passed this collection up, but when I circled back to take a second look at it, I noticed that there was a hidden surprise in over 100 of the comic books. Yup, that's a Mark Jewelers insert. Stay tuned to see what I got. We are just a few subscribers away from our goal of 2,000, at which point we're giving away this book right here, Secret Wars #1. If you want to enter, subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up for a like, and leave a comment down below. You can check out our other videos from the month of May all the way to the present. Like those videos and leave a comment on them for additional entries. We'll be picking a winner this Sunday, August 21st at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, live on Instagram. So, whether you entered or not, come hang out, chat comics, and see who the winner is. Good luck. I actually picked up this collection a couple of months ago at a flea market, but I haven't gotten around to making the video for it until right now. Sorry, I've been so busy with things, but it's finally time to show you what I got. And, as the story goes, like I said, I was walking around the flea market. I saw these books out on a table. This guy had 3 piles of books, no bags, no boards, no boxes. It was all mid-grade stuff from the later Bronze Age and early Copper Age. And there weren't any big keys in there. There were some, some bigger titles and stuff like that and minor keys, but nothing that was like super nice. So anyway, basically what happened was, I saw this stuff. He was asking $2 a piece. I didn't really want any of it due to the condition. Wasn't anything that I really wanted for my personal collection, and wasn't any big keys. So I just passed on it the first time. I said, I'm going to go walk around. Anyway, the flea market that day was pretty dead for comic books, so I decided to make a second lap and check out this pile again. And as I'm going through it, I dropped one of the books on the table. Thank goodness for my poor dexterity, because when I dropped the book, it opened up to the centerfold, and I saw the Mark Jewelers insert, which I had not noticed before. I did not do what I should have done and looked up top. You always want to look up top. You're not going to be able to see it on the camera, but if you look up top, you can kind of see that the insert is in there. Always a good idea to check out books from, 1991 and before, all the way back until I think the early 70s is when they started, maybe like 72, 73. Definitely a good thing to check for. Especially in the bigger key issues. But anyway, like I said, there were a ton of these books, well over 100 Mark Jewelers. I started going through, and almost every single book in this collection was a Mark Jewelers. And I asked the guy, I was like, how much do you want for all of this stuff? And he threw out kind of some wild number that was like essentially his $2 a book rate. I asked if he had any more comics, and he grabbed me another bag of stuff that he hadn't put out yet, which I'm going to show you in just a minute. And, as it turned out, he was kind of willing to come down from his initial number. I made a kind of lowball offer just because of the condition of the books, and I did want to take them all home. I think I initially offered like $60, which was like, less than 50 cents a book, like, somewhere between like 30 and 35 cents a book. And he countered with 120, and then I went 75, and he went 100, and I said, you know what, let's just do $80. We'll call it a day. And he sat there and thought about it, and he thought about it for like a minute. He's like, give me a second to think about that. And he said, you know what, $80, that's fine. It ended up being about 50 cents a book. And for Mark Jewelers inserts, even in the mid-grade, it is a pretty great price. Let's take a look at all the books that I got in this collection now. All right, let's start it off with one of the coolest books that I found, Daring Adventures of Supergirl #3. Typically a nothing book, but check this out. It is a double cover. These are pretty rare printing errors, and I collect them, so really cool that I found that. And I wouldn't have found it if I hadn't been looking for a Mark Jeweler insert in there. Next, we got Uncanny X-Men #148, first appearance of Caliban. Solid book. Unfortunately, that one is not a Mark Jeweler insert. Then we've got Son of Vulcan. This is just a book from the 60s, older Silver Age book. House of Secrets #91. Shame it isn't #92, first appearance of Swamp Thing, but I do love this Bronze Age horror stuff. And this cover is fantastic. Grimm's Ghost Stories from Gold Key Comics. Nothing super special there, but definitely happy about that cover. Fantastic Giants. This is all the way back from the 1960s as well. A nice 64-page Steve Ditko monster book. Very awesome. We've got Mandrake the Magician #1 from King Comics, again from the Silver Age. And moving on to some Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. This is #5, first appearance of Hitman. And also #7 was in there as well with this great Morbius cover. And check that out. Random book that was thrown in there. Infinity Gauntlet #1. George Perez goodness from the early 1990s. Definitely a significant comic, especially with the MCU and all. And then we've got Infinity Gauntlet #2 as well. That was in there. Deathstroke the Terminator #1, Deathstroke's first solo series. Dexter's Lab #1. This was a really cool Burger King giveaway that they did with Cartoon Network. A bunch of their different cartoons were incorporated in prizes. And then this was really cool. This is a 10-comic bundle right here, and almost all of them are these borders, the 25th anniversary borders. And there's like G.I. Joe, Transformers, Iron Man, Web of Spider-Man, Thor, Fantastic Four, I forget what else is in there, but X-Men, which is actually a key issue as well. So that's a really cool little pack. This is an awesome book. Marvel 2-in-1, #7, or annual #7 rather. This is the first appearance of Champions of the Universe. Really great cover as well. And then we got Defenders 107. This is a minor key. Nothing super special, but it is a Mark Jewelers insert. Same thing with this right here. Ghost Rider 68, Johnny Blaze origin story. And it is, again, Mark Jewelers. Can't go wrong with that. Believe this is the first appearance of the Crusader. Maybe not. I'm not sure, but it is a minor key. Thor 330, and it's a Mark Jewelers. Same with Thor 372, Mark Jewelers. This one is not a Mark Jewelers, but we got Cloak and Dagger #1. No complaints about that. And What If Spider-Man's Uncle Ben Had Lived? Great cover here. Unfortunately, this one, again, not a Mark Jewelers, but this one is. DC Comics presents #28. This is the second appearance of Mongol. And, of course, it's got that Mark Jewelers insert in there that makes this... Where is it? It's somewhere in here, I promise. Pages are sticking together. There we go. Mark Jewelers insert. Really, really great book. Then we got Marvel Comics Presents #46. Another minor first appearance. I forget who it is. And Power Girl in DC Comics Presents. I think this is her first... Sorry, this is her origin story or something like that. I don't remember. Can't remember every key. I'm not good with the DC stuff. Then we got Superman in Action Comics #481. First appearance of the Supermobile. Definitely a very corny, campy cover there. Love it. And these Whiz Kids books, which were giveaways from Radio Shack, I believe. And we'll move on to some more Mark Jewelers now. Alright, this is all the Marvel books with the Mark Jeweler inserts. Starting off with Power Man and Iron Fist. We got #71, #91, 93. Then we got Marvel 2-in-1 #71, 83, 89, 90, 91, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97. Nice little run here. 99. Moving on to Team America #8. #9, that's a great cover. #11, and then Micronauts 37, ROM 42, Captain America 264, Captain America 270, and 273, 272, these are out of order, 276, 277, I gotta fix that corner there, 278, 281, awesome cover. Thor 318, 320, 321, 322, 323, 324, 327, 328, and moving on to Ghost Rider #53. 63 with this awesome cover. Definitely needs to get pressed. 65, 69, 70, 71, 72, getting close to the end of the run here. 73, 74, 76, 77, 78, lots of Ghost Rider, 79, 80, and I don't think there's an 81. That's the last issue, I believe. But we got Defenders number 105, 110, a second copy of 110, 111, great cover, 113, and 119, another great cover there. Let's move on to the DC. All right, you saw this book in the beginning. World's Finest 283, 284, 286, 289, 290, Brave and the Bold, number 176, 177, 178, 181, 190, 194, and on to Marvel Comics Presents number 25. Unfortunately, no 26 or 27. Those are big keys. Number 42, 54, 55, 57, 44, 48, Phantom Zone number 2 and number 3. Wish I had the whole set. Firestorm number 7, number 11, 12 with that great cover, Warlord 49, All-Star Squadron 10, 11, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And then the Flash number 310 with that Dr. Fate cover. 312, 318, Batman number 351, and Detective Comics 517 and 522. And then we got another pile of DC coming in now. All right, next up is Green Lantern. We have number 145, 148, 149, 150, 152, 153, 154, 155, 156, 157, 158, 160, awesome cover, 161, 162, 163, looks like we got most of this run, 164, on to Justice League, we got 197, 201, 202, 203, 204, 205, 206, 207, 209, 212, 213, 214, Wonder Woman 290, 292, 293, 294, 295, Supergirl number 6, Action Comics 525, 528, 529, 530, 533, 535, 536, 541, awesome cover here on 542, 368, Superman 368 that is, 369, 371, 373, 375, 376, 378, 2 copies of that it looks like, 379, 381, 382, 383, and on to Superboy number 30. This is the New Adventures of Superboy from the 80s. 31, I think it started in 79 maybe. 32, 33, 34, 36, 38, 39, and last but not least, number 40. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed looking through all of those books that I got in this collection. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up for a like and leave a comment down below on your way out. And until next time, turn the page, wash your hands.